What's up, dudes? Welcome to my weekly just random chat series. I don't specifically know what we're going to call this, so if you guys have any ideas, drop that stuff down in the comments below. I haven't had time to think about it, or else I probably would have come up with something that I could at least call this by and then ask you guys for your feedback, but I didn't think about it, so that's why we have no ideas. And this is a nameless series thus far, which is sad. It needs a name, but the first official, this is going to be the normal time and day and all that stuff that this series comes out. We're going to be making a video here to kind of inform and educate you guys about something which was brought up in the video that I uploaded a couple days ago, just kind of asking like, hey, what's some feedback on how I can improve my channel? And one person left a comment saying, that they would like it and really appreciate it if I could add subtitles to my videos, because, sometimes they just don't understand what I'm saying that clearly, because they don't speak English as like a native language, or they're not like fluent like I am. Not to mention, the way that I speak in my dialect is probably a little difficult to understand sometimes. And of course, the speed in which I talk sometimes. I know I kind of like get going at like 100 miles an hour probably, and things start blending together horribly bad. Sorry about that. I guess that's something that I can improve on. But the option to add subtitles, or the ability to add subtitles, is something that I 100% am in favor for. I personally would do it for every single video if I had the time to do it. I've done it in the past for a pretty significant number of videos for like maybe a couple of weeks or so, which, I mean, consider how many videos that I upload every single day when I can, and you kind of get the idea of how many videos I'm talking about. And it took me basically an hour each to put in subtitles for a 10-minute long video, average 8 to 10 minute long video. And that's even with me not doing basically any punctuation, no grammar, nothing. I wasn't even like doing I wasn't even capitalizing words, except for maybe letters, except for maybe I, because you got to capitalize I. So it takes a long time to do them for me. I personally don't have that time because I'm trying to do things, behind the scenes to make content. And so that means that I'm just going to inform you guys here that if you would like to do it, I do have community contributions enabled on all of my videos, so that you guys can add captions to my videos in whatever language you choose, and we can get the subtitles and closed captions for my videos crowdsourced by my audience. And it's probably a much more efficient way of doing it. And of course, it could get it translated and that into different languages, which is also very helpful. So if that is something that's interesting to you guys, and you want to do that, then here's how you can do it. On this video, even this could be your very first video that you subtitle. So how you do it: you click on the video to watch it like you normally would, and what you do, you can pause it if you want to. I don't care. You don't have to let it play. It's fine. It's not gonna hurt my feelings. Go down to the bottom of the screen where the progress bar is, the play button, the mute, and the sound, the time, and all that stuff, and you click on that little gear icon that's down there, which brings up all of the different settings and all that stuff that you can change about the video playback. So you have your video resolution, a bunch of other stuff that you can change. What you do, you click on the language, on the option that you can use to change the language of the closed captions, or the subtitles in which that the video is showing, and it will bring up your option. It's probably going to say, depending on what has been published already, probably say subtitles off, English auto-generated, because I do have that enabled at least, and then I think it might have an auto-translate or something, which will translate other captions that have already been published. But what you do is you click on add new subtitles /cc, and that will take you to a screen which will basically say manage whatever closed captions and subtitles, which should have a list of subtitles that have already been published or are possibly in review. You can take a look at those if you want to, and make any adjustments that you want, that you think are needed, and you can, that's a way that you can contribute right there. The second thing is to actually start subtitling in a brand new language if you want. So what you do with that is there will be a nice big blue button that says add new subtitles or closed captions or CC. You click on that, you enter in the language in which you want to do, and then you select that, and then you just go to town with it and do it. So when you finish, then you submit it, and either, I'm not entirely sure how that I'm going to do this, if I'm just going to let them sit there because they have to kind of be reviewed and approved by a couple other people if fans are going to do it before I publish them, or I'm just going to trust the fact that you're not screwing with what I'm saying, and I will publish them with, as soon as I'm able to do that. So, that is how you do that. If you need any more clear instructions, if that wasn't understandable to you, then I will post the directions in the comments below so that you know how to do that. The easiest way to do it, though, this is option number 2, or way number 2, is that I should have a link in the description of every single one of my videos that is going to lead to, it's going to be a link that's going to say like help caption my videos. When you click on that, it's going to take you to the screen where you manage the subtitles, where you can enter in the subtitles and the captions. You enter in your new, whatever the language, you just do the thing like I just explained in the second half of that explanation. And then there will probably always be a link in the video, in the description, which will take you to a list of all of my videos that are just waiting to be subtitled. And you can pick one of those at random if you want to as well. So that's how you can get involved with that. It would be really, really awesome if, somebody would just, if you guys are interested, I'm not going to force you to do it, obviously, but it is actually a very, very, helpful thing to do. And because I appreciate it and I want to show my love and my appreciation and my support, is that every single video, every single subtitle and caption that gets, submitted by anybody, and actually I should say that gets published, I will give credit to the individuals that did that. I don't know, probably at the end of my videos, I'm not necessarily sure, maybe at the beginning of the video, who knows? But I will definitely give credit to every single person that commits, or that submits subtitles for my videos. Probably like literally every single one. I don't even care what video it is. It could be anything. And if you do it, then you'll get credit for it in the next video that I upload, or relatively soon afterwards, and that will be awesome. Up until probably maybe the volume gets a little bit too much and I can't just, I can't give shout outs for 20 videos like that. Maybe then we'll cut it down to like the most recent videos, or the most recent, I don't know. We'll have to think about that and evolve that as things go on, but that's the way that it goes. So if you want to add subtitles, that's awesome. I would really, really appreciate it. And of course, just to give a little bit of feedback, and well, I should say show my appreciation for all of that hard work, because it is hard work. I know it's hard work. I will give you guys a shout out in one of the videos that I make. So, that's really it. And I do have to say that as far as how that's going to help me out is, of course, I don't have to actually do that. And because some of you guys I know out there speak a different language than I do, then it also is very, very helpful with getting my videos in front of fans or potential viewers that do not speak the language that I speak. And I actually do have stats, analytics numbers from YouTube, from my YouTube dashboard, that actually does show me that when people watch a video that has the subtitles in their native language, like I've got some videos that are translated to Korean, I got some that are translated to German, some Spanish, a few others to Arabic even, and I do see that the people that watch my videos with the subtitles on, with closed captions on, actually do watch a fairly significant amount of time longer than they do without them. So that helps me out in terms of like just getting a little bit more watch time to grow the channel. And it also does help you guys out, the viewers, not you guys specifically, but it does help the viewers with understanding and, making my videos more accessible. And that's what this is all about. It's not specifically about me and helping to grow, although it does help, but it is really more about making my videos more accessible to everyone as a whole. And I think that is one of the things that has kind of helped K-pop itself grow to be so massive, is that the entertainment industry in Korea, I think they are acutely aware of the fact that of the power that fans basically crowdsourcing the promotion and the spread of their media, of their TV shows, of their movies, of their music and all that stuff into other countries where they don't necessarily, where like SM Entertainment isn't making a concerted effort to promote their music in, I don't even know what country even to throw out there, but countries like that. But there are fans in those countries or in those areas who actually share a language, who are translating and helping translating videos and content into the native language, which makes it more accessible to people who don't speak Korean or are, of course, it makes it more easily accessible, obviously. And so I think it's great. I think it's really, really great. So that's kind of the thing that I want to help, is to make my videos more accessible, follow the path that, K-pop has a little bit. And I know that it's not going to be anything that's going to immediately pay off, and I'm going to just be rolling in subscribers. But I also have seen, and this is the thing, is I actually have seen a trend, which seems to be that because I can, of course, go into my YouTube analytics and look at who has subscribed, or the numbers, not specifically who, but I can see number-wise who has subscribed and who is unsubscribed. And more specifically, and this is the important thing, is the countries in which they are coming from, my subscriptions are based from, and who's unsubscribing. And I've kind of noticed that throughout the entire history of my channel so far, or maybe it's just really the last 2 years, but it really does, it definitely is apparent and obvious by the numbers that are shown to me in front of me, and the numbers don't necessarily lie in this case, is that pretty much almost an equal amount of people from South Korea are subscribing to my channel, and also unsubscribing at the same time. So it's probably just a little bit over one. Let's say like a 1.5 to 1 ratio, where like 1.5 subscribers or people subscribe to my channel, I should say, for every single person, every Korean who unsubscribes to my channel. And that's interesting to me. I don't specifically know why that is. I'm not entirely sure if it's the language barrier thing that's doing it, but it is a thing that is happening. So if I can get my videos translated and subtitled and all of that stuff, it would be cool. It would be very, very helpful. One, probably make my videos a little bit more accessible to the Koreans who are watching, which I personally would love, because I think it would be kind of cool. And also, I'm sure that they would also love it as well, because my videos are not like reaction videos like they click on and, I guess, expect. So that's going to be helpful. So I don't know. So that's really it. Like I said, if you guys want to get participate in that, get involved with the channel in that way, then you can do it. I just gave you the directions. Get on it if you want to. If you don't, then don't. If you start and you find it's too much work, it's too hard, then just quit. Sometimes it's fine to just quit, or take a break and come back to it later, tomorrow, a week from now. I don't care. It's not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. My videos aren't going to be going anywhere. So you can always come back and, pick up the work that you quit on, at any time. So I would really, really appreciate that. And we'll be coming back with more topics, of course, like this. I think next week is specifically going to be something just kind of rolling out the idea of you guys potentially getting involved in producing content for this channel or my social media or something like that, because I could use a little bit of a help with that in certain ways. We'll talk about that, I think, next week. But that's going to be an interesting kind of discussion, I think, as well, or at least for me, for my end. I don't know what you guys are going to say down in the comments, but I think it's going to be something that's a little interesting to think about and kind of consider. One more thing before we finish, because you guys made it all the way to the end of this video. I'm not really going to reward you for it, other than saying that I love that you watched all the way to the end of this video. Really, really do appreciate it. It shows that you kind of care, of course, about what I've got to say and what I'm kind of working on with this channel. I really, really do appreciate that. And I kind of take this as a sign that you guys right now here are probably some of my biggest fans, and I really do appreciate that. But before we finish this video though, I just want to say that I do have a Patreon page, and I think that what I'm going to do with these videos is I'm probably going to record the one that I'm going to upload on, well, I'm going to publish on Sunday night. I'm going to record it on Tuesday morning and get it uploaded and published not published, but uploaded onto YouTube on Tuesday. I will make it available to people on Patreon early, to people who support me on Patreon early, so that, you know, as a little bit of a reward, or, you know, whatever reason, I suppose, I don't know, reward for being a loyal supporter in that sense. So if you want to support me on Patreon, just $1 a month gets you like everything. I don't have any reward tiers like that because I think it's a little bit silly. Not silly, but I don't know. It segregates the fan base a little too much, I think. So $1 a month at the very least. If you want to give more, that's super cool as well. But $1 a month is more than YouTube would ever pay me if you watched every single one of my videos. So that's just more support than you even know. We'll get you early access to these weekly chat videos and other stuff as well. Most of my weekend vlogs, some reaction videos as well, will get posted up there early for you guys to view. And you know, that's going to be that. So if you're interested in seeing these a little earlier, getting involved in the discussion a little bit earlier, then go check that out. Support me if you want. If you don't, you don't have to. I'm not begging you, I'm not forcing you. Just, it's an option if you want to kind of like help me keep moving with this channel in a positive direction. We very much appreciate it, and I'm working on doing more things over on Patreon to, you know, actually make that worth your while. So that's actually legitimately it for this video. I'm gonna talk for 15 minutes. I got to record a video over for the vlog channel, a weekly favorites video. I'm gonna try and make that one short too, but I don't even know. So that's gonna be it for this video. Hopefully you guys kind of enjoyed a little bit about this, you know, just a little random this one off the top of my head. The other ones will be better scripted and organized, I promise. So hopefully, maybe, possibly, I don't even know, you guys kind of get involved with, you know, crowdsourcing my subtitles on my videos, and we'll talk about more stuff, whether it's K-pop related or RRK music review related in the future. So thank you everyone for watching, and I will see you next time.